care the most is dress size. So, did you reduce your dress size?
Yes, Jasmine, I used to be a size 16 dress, which is a XXL, and today I can actually fit in a size 8. And I've lost 12 centimeters off my waist so far, more to come.
Wow, that's really amazing result. Miu, I was really inspired by your story a while ago in the video. Was being overweight a major concern for you for very long?
Yeah, ever since I was young, I've always been overweight and struggling with my weight. And even when I was younger, as a teenager, I remember when I go home, I will pop in those videos and do home exercises. I used to do fat diets where you only eat grapefruit and cauliflower and vanilla ice cream, 3-day diets. I even went to slimming center, spent thousands of dollars. I even had a personal trainer. Yeah, but what happened was I was actually putting on weight. Because every time after a training session, I told myself, hey, I should reward myself. So I wasn't eating right, and I was actually eating more than I usually do, even though with exercise.
So, Miu, I guess what the audience likes to know from that particular experience is that there are no quick fixes,
yes,
right?
That's right.
And when you try to go for a quick fix, in fact, you gain everything back,
yes,
if not
that's
more.
right.
Is that right?
Yes, that's true. I think that, as you said just now, the mindset is also very important, and the lifestyle. We have to make that decision to change. Yeah.
That's great.
So, Joe, for people who have been overweight since their childhood, are they genetically programmed to be overweight throughout their life?
No, you're not born to be fat. Okay? So that's important to remember. Everything that you do is something that you can control. It's within your grasp whether you have to make the decision how much weight you're going to lose. You're never born fat. You're never genetically programmed to be fat. There's no such thing. The genes will respond to you. You just have to tell them what to do.
So what happened to those fat babies?
Fat babies, I blame the mother.
Okay. They have to feeding them, must feed them too much food, right?
And not all mothers, but please, don't kill me. I'm just speaking from scientific experience, okay? It's not my opinion. I'm only giving it. So the thing is, when a baby is given a lot more food than the baby needs, and because mothers are very protective, right? I mean, it's natural. Wow, he or she cannot go hungry. Let's give him more milk. Let's feed more. The challenge is that as that person gets older, that habit stays, and that's why when that person becomes an adult, when the baby becomes an adult, he or she will also overeat a bit.
Okay, so it's all about what you eat. Okay, then speaking about food, Joe, we know you are originally from Malaysia, so tell me, what's your favorite food? Don't say durian, we know already. Everybody knows you love durian. Tell me something else.
Rice? No. It's hard to choose when you're in Southeast Asia because, as I mentioned before, you have so many delicious foods here. It's difficult to choose, and I guess my favorite food would be what my mother cooks, I guess.
Oh, okay. But Joe, do you know what is our biggest challenge here in Malaysia and Singapore when it comes to weight management? It's food. Because we are all blessed with plenty of delicious food all around us, which tests our patience. But Henry and Miu actually made it possible with TR90 program.
I totally agree with you, and it so does, because when I'm back, my mom, as I mentioned, she gives me all this good food. What she's calling good food, and sometimes, now that I'm a bit older, I can actually argue with her a little bit. When I was younger, you don't argue with mothers, right? So, and there's a difference between good food and healthy food. And sometimes it's really good for eating, but it's not as healthy. So, I don't know. How do you define meal? Maybe you can tell me what good food is.
I think, well, living in Southeast Asia, of course, there's all kinds of good food, but I think having a balance is very important. Yeah, and the TR90 eating plan, it's teaches us the right way to eat.
Okay. Well, Joe, do you know Neil actually, although she talked a lot about food, but she actually doesn't like cooking. But
Yeah.
guess what? She actually has own TR90 chef.
Chef?
Is that right?
Yes,
Neil?
that's
I heard?
She's a master chef.
She's a
Okay.
master chef?
Yeah.
Like qualified chef?
Yeah. In my eyes, she's the best chef
Really?
in the world.
She cook. Is it he or she?
Yeah.
She cooks for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you'll see in a while.
3 meals?
Yeah, so the next, I want to show you this short video clip on how Neil's personal chef actually prepared the TR90 friendly meals and about Henry's progress during his 90-day program. Let's roll it.
I'm very lucky because every morning when I go jogging and I come back, my grandma is my master chef. She'll prepare my breakfast and the TR90 style. Sometimes she steam fish or steam chicken and just a slice of bread. That's my breakfast already. So I'm really lucky to have her cook for me. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll do. So hopefully she's, still can cook for me another 10 years to go.
You're welcome to it.
我好中意，開心啊！個男嘅食。It's my 15th day on TR90. On the first day, it was tough, coming to this Bukit Kiara hill because, even just climbing up the first hill was already difficult. But I persevere, and every day I've been coming in the morning to exercise, and I feel that even just after 15 days, I'm so much more energetic. So very soon I will be able to run the whole park. So I believe in 90 days after my TR90, I will be able to do it.
My bicep coming out, my tummy muscle also I can feel it when I'm bathing. I feel a lot more alert as compared to 1 month ago. 60 days into the program, I can't help but look at myself in the mirror more and more. Can't wait for the 90 days result. Do you want to know my secret?
So, can I meet your grandmother?
She's in KL. If you'd like to follow me home. Yeah. I'm very lucky to have my grandma. She's 86 years old, and she's a Pharmanex baby. She's been taking our products for more than 10 years.
Wow.
So thank you so much, Joe, for bringing these great products to us. Yeah.
That's great.
And I actually trained her the way of preparing the TR90 style, so she knows exactly how much fruits and vegetables and whatnot.
You train your grandmother?
Yeah. The TR90 style.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, otherwise she'll cook like your mother where it's good food.
To tell my mother that.
Next time, let's go to check Joe's mother's how she prepared Joe's food. Okay, so Henry, then tell us your secret. How did you transform yourself from a person who really loved, my goodness, seeing those ice cream, chocolate, and durian to now a healthy you?
Actually, I've got a confession. I still love durian. I love ice cream. I still love chocolate. However, my craving has reduced significantly. So right now, I know there is a limitation. Every time if I take, I know I need to stop. Yeah. For me, I'm a very typical Singaporean. I love food, just like Joe. Yeah. Char kway teow, kway chap, roti prata, so many things, right? And I just love going to the hawker center because I can pick all the various food from all the Malay store, Indian store, Chinese store, whatever store there is. And that is my weakness. And the other weakness of mine is I love buffet. Who loves buffet? Alright, and I'm the kiasu Singaporean. Whenever we go for buffet, what do? We eat until we can't eat anymore, right? So that's really, really bad. So, very kiasu, but I've learned that that's not the right way. We need to eat healthily. So right now, after TR90 program, I stick on to the 3333 diet plan, and I'm very selective on the food that I'm taking. I always take vegetables and fruits first, followed by protein, and then last the grains and the carbo. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Henry, I mean, why don't you give these two guys a big hand? You know, I like to take them back and travel with them in the United States and have them tell that story, because it's an incredible story what TR90 can do and the accomplishments that they've gone through, right? So remember that TR90 didn't work without them really thinking about it. And it's just unbelievable when you hear stories like that and they're able to share it with you, that the products do work. And nothing, I'm sort of speechless. You know?
That's why you work so hard, right?
Oh yeah, it's so hard.
When you see people's life transform like this, and not only themselves, even their family, they are happier when they know their loved one want to have a better health. So even their downlines are excited for them, you know. So we actually have some message from them for Mew and Henry. Let's see it.
Wow, it's such an amazing transformation. I feel like 4 to 5 years ago when we first met, handsome and energetic man. I love the way he is now.
Yeah. Have you seen the transformation in you?
Oh yeah. Yesterday we went shopping together, and usually she will try on an XL clothes. But yesterday she could fit into the M size, could believe it, you know.
And every Sunday whenever I go jog with her, she always outruns me.
Oh yeah, I truly agree with that. And Mew, we are so proud of you.
Wow, that's a sweet message. So, Mew and Henry, lastly, aside from your personal transformation, from TR90, how's your life different now? Tell us.
Lots of side effect, because now I stare in the mirror many times. When I bathe a lot longer, getting a lot vainer. So, that's a huge problem actually. My family has a history of lots of medical condition. My grandpa died when I was less than 1 year old because of heart attack. My aunt passed away when I was in my primary school. My dad actually had a heart bypass and a kidney transplant. So even though I was considered healthy, you know, in that size, my medical report was okay, but 10 years, 20 years, I believe it's just a matter of time that I will have high cholesterol, I will have all those medical issues. And to me, I'm really grateful to TR90 and all the age-lock products. It has totally changed my life. Right now, I'm happy and I'm proud to say that I'm a healthy daddy, I'm a healthy husband to my wife. And most of all, I would like to share this brilliant product with all the friends around me, you know, letting them know the goodness, helping them to gain better health. And also, not only that, but also to see this new skin age-lock opportunity, because it's indeed a life-changing opportunity, and I really want to help my friends around me because I believe new skin can change their lives too. Thank you.
Yeah, another side effect that I think both of us have is that we have to change our whole wardrobe, yeah, which is a good problem, isn't it? Yeah. And, you know, me and my team, you know, we make an effort to go exercise on Sunday mornings, you know, waking up early, getting them moving. The other thing is also whenever we have meals, we make sure that we are TR90 compliant. You know, if we want to binge, we will kick each other. And really as a mission for all of us in New Skin, as one New Skin, I believe we can really make Southeast Asia a lighter region. Malaysia is really boleh, we are the largest, fattest nation in the whole of Asia right now. And with one New Skin, I really believe that we can make Southeast Asia a lighter region. Can we? So.
Wow, these are really amazing. TR90 could literally change the world. TR90 not only make changes in your body, but in your self-esteem. Believe me, your happiness and your health. So Joe, I think we have all learned great things today from the leaders here. Each of our guests has given us an in-depth look at all the way TR90 can transform their lives and the lives of those around them. So with TR90, we will all look better, feel healthier, and the most important, we will live younger. And in just 90 days,